The crows begin to circle. They say Bideford's cobblestones are slick with ghosts. I feel them now, those dead whispers, as I hobble past the docks where the air reeks of rotting fish and dread. My bones ache with the coming storm. The townsfolk clutch their rosaries when I pass. Their eyes are sharp like flint. "Old Temperance," they mutter. "See how she talks to the wind?" I don't talk to the wind. I beg it to carry me away. The first accusation comes on a Tuesday. Grace Thomas, the miller's wife, collapses at market, frothing from the mouth like a rabid dog. Her husband points a trembling finger at me. "She cursed her!" he bellows. The crowd stirs. A beast is waking. I see the hunger in their faces. They need a witch like they need rain. That night, they come for me. Boots splinter my door. Lantern light claws up the walls. Thomas Eastchurch, his face a grotesque mask of grief and ale, seizes me by the throat. "Confess," he hisses, "or I'll peel the devil's lies from your tongue." His breath smells of rotting meat and righteousness. They drag me to the magistrate's cellar. The stones weep here. Iron manacles bite my wrists, and they start to bleed. A brazier glows like a hellish eye, heating blades until they glow as red as the sun. The magistrate, a pompous prig in a powdered wig, smiles. "Where is your familiar, Temperance? Does it suckle at your withered teat?" I say nothing. They strip me. Fingers prod my sagging flesh, hunting for the devil's marks. "Here!" a voice shrills. A mole raised and purple on my thigh. The beast kissed her. Hot pins plunge into the spot. I don't scream, not yet. "Confess!" the magistrate screams, "and God may yet spare your soul." Days blur. They starve me. They drip candle wax on my eyelids. Hold my head under water until the world turns black. "Did you poison the crops? Did you bed the devil? I can take no more." I break on the third night. "Yes," I rasp. "Yes, I flew on a polecat's back. I drank Grace's blood. I kissed his cloven hoof. The words taste like bile. They cheer. They arrest Susannah next. Poor wild Susannah who talks to her herbs. They find her clutching yarrow and henbane. "Witch's brew!" the sheriff crows. Mary follows. Sweet Mary, barely 20, her babe still suckling. They accuse her of cursing Agnes Weeks, who swelled up like a poisoned sow. Mary weeps. I only gave her bread. We share a cell. Rats gnaw our toes. Mary rocks, muttering her daughter's name. Susannah hums a hymn, her fingers plucking invisible stems. "We'll burn," she says, sobbing madly, then added, "I pray to God that the smoke will choke them all." We can hear the sound of the gallows rising in the square. The crowd gathers, their faces bloated with hate, children clutching rotten fruit. A preacher thunders about sulphur and salvation. A man shouts from the throng. It's John, the innkeeper. "This is murder! You're killing scared old women!" Stones strike him. He falls, bleeding. The judge reads our sins. Consorting with demons, blighting the harvest, dancing naked beneath the moon. Mary sobs. "I'm not a witch, I'm not!" The magistrate smiles. "But you confessed. God heard you, my child." The crowd roars. "Hang them!" Dawn comes to take our souls. The gallows loom, the nooses sway in the cold breeze. They parade us through Bideford. Mud and old fruit splatters us. A woman spits. "Burn in hell!" Mary spots her daughter in the mob. "Look away, my love!" she shrieks. The girl wails. Susannah tilts her face to the grey sky. "God sees you," she snarls at the magistrate. "He'll peel your soul like a plum." The hoods descend. Rough hemp grates my neck. I whisper the Lord's Prayer. The crowd chants "Witch, witch, witch!" The trapdoor creaks, then thud as we drop. They bury us in unhallowed ground. No markers, no prayers. But the rains don't come, the crops wither. Grace Thomas dies screaming. Thomas Eastchurch buys my cottage for a pittance. Some nights, they say, the gallows creak with no wind. That crows gather there, gorging on something unseen. And in the tavern, John drinks himself blind. They were innocent, he slurs, but no one listens. The crows do, though. They always listen.
The story of Temperance Lloyd, Mary Trembles, and Susannah Edwards, known as the Bideford Witches, is a poignant chapter in England's history of witchcraft persecution. They were the last witches to be hung in England in 1682. We hope you enjoyed this dramatisation of this true story. And if you wouldn't mind, could you like and subscribe, as it helps us make more stories for your entertainment. Many thanks.